declarations as affidavits. And you state in this declaration your status, which I'm going to create a bunch of them for people. And the way I'm going to do it, they're really for people that are on the same page, because I cannot afford to have people that, oh, I heard about you and I heard, I can get some documents and some sovereign. You know, you can't get no sovereignty from me. I don't give sovereignty. It ain't mine to give. Creator gives sovereignty to individuals. And our people were at one point a sovereign people, but now we're very much a subjugated people. Okay? So at this point, you can only be sovereign in your individual skin unless and until we can liberate us all. And once we can liberate us all, believe it or not, that'll help liberate the whole damn planet, quiet as it's kept. But the average individual don't know that. That's why the people at the top want to keep niggas down, because they understand. These niggas here in America can help liberate the rest of the damn world. So keep these niggas underfoot. Kill as many of them as possible. It's kind of like, I guess you'd have to go back and look at things like the TV series V, the most recent series V. You come down, you're alien or extraterrestrial or whatever the case may be. There are certain people that you know you have to get out of the way, certain people that you must subdue. That's one of the reasons why, as they say in the so-called Holy Bible, the cornerstone is being rejected. The foundation stone is being rejected by everybody all over the world. The niggas of the United States of America, the so-called African-American Negroes of the Americas, are rejected by damn near everyone. And it has been by design, not by accident. The media is helpful in that, and belief systems. Because this whole black and Negro thing was basically invented on our asses. This shit didn't apply anywhere else in the world. In other places in the world, nobody said, oh, you're black. It's like, oh, no, I'm Tunisian, or I'm Ghanaian, or I'm from whatever, wherever. It was about your ethnicity. And a lot of times people could tell what you were by your so-called last name. Oh, that must be, is that Scotch-Irish? Oh, that's Dutch. Is that German? That's Russian. Oh, that's Jewish. People could tell back in the day, probably in the 40s, 50s, 60s, who you were by your name. And if they couldn't tell by that, so where are you from? But here in the United States, it became all about a color, because these are the niggas that had to be subjected. So now, in the United States of America, you have people that come here from Russia and Germany and Poland and England and Vietnam and Korea and Cambodia and Bangladesh and Ghana and all kind of people, a lot of whom look like us and some of them don't, hating on the niggas of America and don't even know the niggas of America. Based on what? Ain't some shit you did to them. Half the people that are doing and saying these ridiculous things to you don't know a damn thing about you or your people. Half of them ain't never seen no niggas. When they see niggas, like, is that a nigger going there? What the hell is he doing in this neighborhood? Because they don't see you. As far as they're concerned, niggas belong on TV. That's the only place they see them is on TV. Maybe they encounter one on their job. But nowadays, people have jobs. Ain't no niggas on the job site. Niggas don't have jobs. Niggas ain't in the neighborhood. They don't know niggas, don't know nothing about niggas, but what they see on TV, which is usually always negative, even in the cartoons, or not negative, positive, so-called negative. It's always something hostile and hurtful about our people. So you create your documents, and when I do ours, the people that are on the page that are all caught up, that have a clue, and I'm not saying that I'm trying to select and say nobody can have them. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if people do what I'm suggesting that they do, and there's a method to my madness, okay, I ask you all to not believe a damn thing I say. I've said it multiple times, and I'm going to say it again. Don't believe nothing. Don't believe anything that I say. One, my mouth and my brain are not always in sync. Sometimes I'm thinking a thing and trying to say it, and what comes out of my mouth is not quite what was in my brain at the time. There are occasions where I've had to go back and come back and correct stuff to my listeners or viewers and go, you know, I said this, and that's not what I meant. My bad. Absolve me. I apologize. I meant to say this or this, that. One, I could be wrong about anything. Two, I could be an agent. I'm not, but you don't know that. You don't know me from a can of paint. You don't know who the hell I am. I could be leading you down the road to hell deliberately and on purpose. Since you do not know that and you do not know me, you should do me like anybody else. Take the shit with a grain of salt, or better yet, do what I say. Don't believe anything I say. Just hear what I'm saying. When I say, okay, look this word up, hit pause, grab your damn dictionary. Look the word up, look the brackets up, follow the train that I lay for you, and go, son of a gun, that is what that, damn, how come they don't teach us that in school? See, because the way I teach it to you, the way I show you the things that I show you is this. It is the power of three, okay? Some people are visual. They only learn by what they see. Some people are auditory. They only learn it when they hear it, and that ain't that many people. Most people hearing it ain't good enough. Then you have a vast majority of people that are kinesthetic. Quit talking to me and quit showing me shit. Just give it to me. Let me do it. Let me try it. Can I do it myself? They have to touch it, feel it, and know it because they've done it themselves. They put their own hands on it. So when I talk to you all, generally, especially in the YouTubes, I'm working the power of three. That's why I tell everybody, especially those of you that want to learn the spiritual stuff, please back up. If you only want to learn the law stuff, go to 9/22/2011. I started legal September 22nd of 2011. Anybody that wants to activate and elevate their spiritual power, don't call me asking me what to do and how to do it. Go back and do what I've asked you to do, and you will know how to do it, which means go back to Piercing the Fog first as a YouTube. Then go to the Surviving the Fall of Rome as a YouTube. That's Yaffa Bay. Then you don't even have to listen to every blog talk interview I've done with everybody. Go back to the American Empire Restored, January 27th of 2011. And that will come up on Blog Talk as January 28th. Something about the time frame. No matter what day I do my show, on Blog Talk, it shows as the next day. So even though I did the show January 27th, it shows up as January 28th. The power of three is this. I am telling you what to do on these YouTubes, so you're hearing it. I am also showing you because I'm writing stuff on the boards. Those are for people that are visual. So when I'm talking, that's for you that are auditory. When I'm writing, that's for those of you that are visual. When I say, open up your dictionary and turn to this word and look up this word, that is for all three. That is for those of you that are kinesthetic. You need to touch it yourself. Do it yourself. You pick up the book with your hands. You touch the book with your hands. You turn the page with your hands. You open it. You look at it. You see it with your eyes. It's visual. Okay? What I'm doing is the power of three. I am reaching you through the visual modality. I am reaching you through the auditory modality. And I am reaching you through the kinesthetic. And if you do what I asked you to do, which is don't just look at me and listen to me. Get your damn book out. Turn the page and look at the damn word. You need to see it for yourself so you know it for yourself. You hear, you see, you do, then it becomes you. And nobody can ever take it away because you have got it through the power of three. Every single possible modality of learning has been touched. And once you do that, your brain creates new synapses. It has to create new pathways for this new information. And I have you do it my way so you can get the new pathway. You can't half-ass this. When you do it my way, your brain goes, son of a gun, click, click, and it creates a whole new pathway for the new information because if it just heard it, okay, it's in an ear and out the other unless you're auditory. And even if you're auditory, some of it will stick and some of it won't. But if you hear it, see it, touch and do it, every possible modality of learning has been touched and that shit becomes real for you, and it becomes you, then it becomes true for you and true to you and can never be taken away from you. And you don't have to argue with anybody, and you won't try to, because you, hey, man, I already know what the fuck I saw. I don't give a damn what you don't know. Hey, you don't believe it? Fine. I'm done. But what that person can't do, because they're on a belief system, they can't convince you about what the hell you know, because you heard, you saw, and you did. When you hear, see, and do, it becomes you. It becomes you. So again, don't believe shit I say. Do your due diligence. Get your dictionary out, hit pause, and go, son of a gun. The word nice means ignorant. God damn it. How come nobody ever told me that? Damn, black and bleak and bleach, they are the same word. I mean, bleach up, pale, and white in color. Ain't that a bitch? Can't nobody take that shit from you, ever. Not never, not ever, not never. I don't care who you are, what the hell you look like. Once your brain gets it because your hands touched it and your eyes saw it and your ears heard it, your brain creates a new pathway for the new information, and it refires the circuitry. It does a reboot. It has to reboot. So when you do these instruments and these documents, you put them in a format that the average commissioner or judge or whoever it is you're going to send it to, and I'm going to tell you who needs to know who you are. And I'm going to say this, don't do shit if you don't know what you're doing. If you haven't caught up on every single thing I've said, don't write nobody nothing. Don't affidavit nothing. Don't declaration nothing. Don't do shit. Just go to court and pay attention, take your lick, and pay your fine. Say, okay, I see how that went, and I kind of see what Sister Yaffa's saying, but it's not quite registered, and I'm still not sure what to do. I'm still not sure what to say, because I can't tell you what to do and say. I will tell you this. When you are crystal clear about who you are and who they are and who they're trying to deal with and how they have to get to that entity, through you yourself, they must get to you. Let me say that again. Through you yourself, they must get to you. That is why warrants are issued for arrest, to drag in the flesh and bone natural being so that you yourself can stand before them so they can move you. And remember, the term you, especially in legal scenarios, is always, always, always plural. Every single time it is plural. And it always means more than one individual who look a lot alike in a lot of ways and are very similar in a lot of ways, but there are key and significant differences. And when you yourself have done what I am asking you yourself to do, then you yourself will be clearly have a clear distinction between you, yourself, and you. Now remember, the people that I've had on my show, they're not listeners. They don't listen to my show. But that didn't mean they have nothing to contribute. Sister Truth doesn't listen to when she came on my show, she had never listened to my show. Brother Omari came on, he had never listened to my show. The brother, the uplifter of humanity, he had never listened to my show. And if he comes back, which I haven't bothered to call, and I need to contact him and the other brother, and let them know I got approximately 4 more shows to go. Then I'm done forever, as far as I know. I'll never say never or forever, forever, because shit happens. Yeah, I want to stop talking in July, on July 12th. I'd really like to stop talking before the 30th of June if I can. But that just means, Blog Talk will get some extra money for some stuff that we don't do. So I have to figure that out. But you yourself, get clear on